Hey guys. So here we are in the second bedroom at our place, and I thought I'd throw together kind of a rough video. It's daytime, so there's likely to be some ambient noise from the people who live around us, although I'm hoping most of them are at work right now. But yeah, I've been promising for a while to do a video where I actually do play some guitar. But I've also had lots of requests to look at my guitar gear again, so I figured it'd be nice to do that real quick as well. So right now, looking at my guitar boat. It has space for, I believe, 7 guitars, but right now I only have 3 in there, although you just see 2 of them right now. The one on the left is a signature Dave Mustaine LTD model of, it's basically a V guitar. Wouldn't call it flying V necessarily, unless it's a Gibson. So yeah, very elongated points. So I have to set it in the boat sideways a little bit. The LTD is the less expensive line of ESP guitar. Next to it is the Axe 400 with these beautiful tribal fingerboard inlays. And I assure you that cross is right side up when I'm wearing the guitar. And here's some more random knickknacks I have in the guitar boat, for lack of a better place to put them. Konica Minolta, that's a hat that I got from the racing team that runs a Corvette Daytona prototype. And they were nice enough to send me one since their online shop was not functioning at the time. And I was asking them about merch, so thought that was very nice of them. Behind there you see a few little souvenirs. I definitely like pinup art. Anything that looks kind of, vintage. So there's a few things over there. Incidentally, I did want to gauge interest in pinup art, since I do have quite a bit of it. Such as this one over here. Yeah. In good company next to my Nürburgring map. Nordschleife map, and of course that sits with some other things, including my collection of cars. Most of these you've probably seen. Maybe 1 or 2 of them I need to still show individually. Anyway, please let me know if you're interested in seeing more of the pinup art, because I've been meaning to show that sometime. Now, back to the rack of music gear. In case you're wondering how I practice when I'm not playing just scales or whatever, here's the Bose Sound Dock. I still have an old iPod that I just plug in there. And obviously, I'm living in a condo, so can't play anywhere near as loud as the amplifier is capable of. So, but that's fine. I can get enough volume that, it just basically needs to be to the point where the amp is louder than the strings of the guitar that you're wearing. Let's go down a little further here. Obviously I've got a space in between where we've got a few extra DVDs sitting around. a couple of the new models I've bought, such as the Porsche Carrera GT. Back there is the Lamborghini Superleggera Gallardo. And over here, the 1983 Brabham F1 car with Senna sitting in it. And yeah, down here is the other twin V guitar. Again, Dave Mustaine signature model with the 8-ball inlay on the first fret. Moving down a little further, I've got a Ampeg VH140C head. It's a solid state head, 140 watt. Those are very rare. I have two of them that I got off eBay, and trust me, they were expensive. But they're both in pristine condition now. I found a guitar shop that repairs Ampeg gear, but one of them was already in beautiful condition anyway. So. And then we have a Marshall 1960 head, or cabinet. This is the bottom cabinet, so it's a straight cabinet. And as you can tell by the noise, this is turned on. Alright. Now, here we are at the processor. You may notice a name you possibly might recognize as the patch name. This is Eric J. The nice thing about playing through Digitech processors is very often they collaborate with, professional guitar players and whatnot, and work with them to come up with their own preset channels that have their tone already built in. Now, I do like the Eric J sound, but it's not quite as aggressive as I like it to be, so I've actually added a stomp box to this tone so that it just has a bit more distortion, a bit more sustain, and but it has a nice amount of reverb and delay, I think. I can't remember which combination of them, but basically it sounds really, nice for doing leads. And it's not too muddy for doing rhythm parts either, so lots of times when I'm practicing at home, this is the patch I use pretty much all the time. The other thing that is really great about this processor is it has a built-in rhythm section, which can be just a basic metronome if you want it to be. But you just press this button over here, and you get a nice little rhythm. Hope that's not too loud. Now obviously, this rhythm is kind of boring, so I usually cycle through. There's a bunch of them. Now obviously you've got the basic metronome wood block tone, but I usually use one of the bossa nova tones, like this one, or that one. And to control the tempo, you just hit the tempo button. Defaults to 120 beats per minute. Now when I'm practicing my scales or whatever, usually more like up here. So that would be my bass starting sound. Basically like that. Yes, I did step away and pick up my guitar. So let's run through a few sounds, shall we? Anyway, just fooling around, of course. But yeah, this is a nice warm-up speed for doing scales as well, so I'll give you a couple of scale patterns that I sometimes play. There you go. All right. Anyway. There. Yeah, so that's about all there is to it. Obviously, this processor has a lot of different patches that you can put in there. I forget the number that you're allowed, but it's a lot. It's more than I need. So, anyway. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look to talk about some more of my gear and how I use it. And if you'd like to see more, maybe I'll do another one of these. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.